Hi, I'm Natalie from the Sacred School of OmNa, and I thought I would just continue with my videos of sharing as guided by Archangel Metatron. At the moment, I'm being made aware of how much fear-based information is being put on the internet about Ascension at this time. I've had a few emails from people who are concerned about the videos and the information, and even also the channeled information that is being shared on the internet at this time. And they're a little bit concerned as it's creating so much fear and worry. And I must say that I am not really aware of all the information that is being put on the internet, because I tend to just follow my own guidance and focus on the wisdom that comes through my channel, because I don't want to be influenced by other people's material. And so I tend to keep myself in a little bubble of light and love as much as possible. And but this doesn't mean that I don't appreciate other people's work, because I do, and I realize how important it is. So I was made aware that there's a lot of information about the Illuminati, about negative extraterrestrials, and that the earth is going to come to an end, or that we're going to fall or be terminated through this ascension process. And as I said, I won't go into any detail about this because it's not something that I know much about, mainly because of my focus. But I feel that I'm being made aware that even channels are bringing through fear at this moment. The way that I channel is that I have an intention before I channel, and my intention is always to bring love into the energies, the words, into my expression. So when a being comes forward to me and asks to channel through me, they know that they can only channel words of love. And so this also makes me feel secure. But for other channels, they have different intentions. Some channels like to channel scientific wisdom. And so it's all about a channel or a person's intentions as to what they express. Because Archangel Metatron or Master Katumi could channel through me, and they could channel through another channel, and the information would be completely different. It's all down to the channel's intentions, and also what they're interested in and what they want to project and to portray into humanity's consciousness. So what I feel at the moment is that I'm aware of my guides and my angels, and what they're telling me at the moment is that this is going to be the most amazing ascension process. And they tell me quite often that there's no going back now. And so we have to go forward, and I think there's no question about what's going to happen. It's going to be positive, it's going to be blissful, it's going to be successful. Because our guides love us so much. How could they terminate our spiritual growth now? What actual purpose would it have? How would it help us in our growth? I think by ending the world now, ending our ascension now, it wouldn't actually cause us any benefit. It would almost just send us back, and we'd have to start again. And that doesn't seem right to me. It seems that at the moment they can see how much we're growing, how evolved we are, even if we don't really understand it. And our guides and the masters and the angels and archangels, they're supporting us so much now. They're rooting for us to be successful, to be loving in our ascension process. So to me, it really feels that ascension is occurring now. And yes, we are embarking on a new journey on the earth which has never been achieved before. And so it's bound to create some fear. It's natural. There seems to always be some kind of fear created. And yes, it may be to suppress us as light workers, as we're so powerful and so bright. And it may be to try to stop us, to try to manipulate us so that we don't create so much light and wisdom on the earth. But our goal at the moment is to connect with the energy of the Creator more fully. And the Creator, I feel, is supporting us now. And we are being carried forward. And I think we have to hold in our hearts and in our souls that it is now time for us to achieve our ascension. We are loved so much. And it's now time for us to grow beyond fear and grow beyond separation and to experience an era of love on the earth. And we are ready for it. We've had so many lifetimes and civilizations, so much learning, and now we can collect all of this together and we can embark on a new journey on the earth. And yes, everything may stay or seem exactly the same, but there will be a change inside of us, and that's important. And that change over the next few years will be projected into our realities so that we can experience it more fully. And I can feel the energy of my guides drawing close. So to me it feels really true that we are magnificent beings and we are achieving something most wonderful at this time. So it really feels that we're embarking on something new, and yes, it's change, and yes, we're fearful of change sometimes, and we don't really know what's going to happen. I can only tell you my opinions through my channeling, but it feels that we're safe. We're safe this time, we're protected, and we are being guided. So to me it is not going to be terminated. Ascension is going to be completed. And remember that this is only one stage of ascension. And I feel that we will move through it with tremendous ease. But something we have to bear in mind is that fear will always try to manipulate us and to suppress us. Because essentially we are the powerful ones as light workers. So what can we do about this? We can detach from fear. We can no longer let fear rule our lives. We can no longer let fear influence us. Fear, we may feel it inside of us, but we can let it go. We can realize and refocus our minds and our emotions back to love, always. There is no need for you to experience fear any longer. There is no need for you to be fearful of negative extraterrestrials, the Illuminati, whatever they're doing, whatever they are achieving on the earth, whatever their plans are. We don't have to be fearful. We can exist in love. And by existing in love, detaching from all this fear that is being created, we become more powerful. We become so powerful that we can achieve anything. And our love can dissolve all matters of things on the earth and can create an era, an existence of love. But you have to follow the guidance that seems appropriate to you. If my words don't seem to be truthful to you, then you don't have to accept them. But you must be connected to your intuition and know that even if it comes from a channel, you have the right to accept it or not. And that's important, because don't let yourself be overpowered, or don't let a channel take away your power, or any other being. You have the divine right to exist as love and in love. And now is your chance to truly experience this. So give yourself permission to experience it. Master Kutumi always tells me that fear is silly. It's a silly energy. And I can understand what he means, because it doesn't really create anything good or anything productive. It doesn't create bliss or an understanding. It just makes us lose control of our own energies and our center. And yet we accept fear in our realities so often. So maybe you can adopt Master Kutumi's understanding that fear is silly and we should laugh at fear. Because I find that when I do laugh at myself when I'm fearful, it does dissolve it, and I can see that there is nothing to be fearful about. So does it really matter what these beings, these negative extraterrestrials, whatever they are, whoever they are, does it matter what they're achieving on the earth? It does to some extent. Should we really care? Yes, we should, but we should care in a detached manner. Don't go into panic, don't go into fear, just go into love. And your love will be more powerful. It is almost like your love is your battle clothing, your warrior shields. You really, and I really need to realize how powerful your love is, especially when you transmit it and radiate it across the earth. It can dissolve all manner of things, and we have to be strong and remember this at all times. And would it really matter if the earth ended in the 21st of December? You know you're loved. You know that you are from the inner planes, and so you will just return to your soul group and your soul and to all your wonderful friends. But I don't think the earth's gonna end. And I think 2012, the 21st of December, is a new transition in our ascension. It's where we go from separation into unity. It's where we go from fear into love. And yes, maybe there have been no predictions beyond this time. Maybe because there's no need to have any more predictions or any kind of understanding, because we're just going to allow ourselves to exist in love and to experience it. And maybe you think this is a romantic notion, but if it is, it brings great contentment, great happiness, and it allows me to continue to feel secure and to just exist in love, and there's no other thing that I would rather do. So I'm not sure if I've been helpful here today, but I just want you to know that channels bring forward what they hold as intentions, and you have the divine right to accept or not to accept it. But don't let any kind of fear control your reality, and allow yourself to exist in love. And I think this is the best advice that I can offer you at this time. And I hope it's been of service to you. Thank you.